Good morning, school family. We've woken up to a beautiful sunshiny day today. I hope the sun is shining. The air is going to get really warm today. I hope you get a chance to use some water outside today to cool down. But for now, let's welcome each other with a feelings check-in. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling happy, smiling even because it's so nice outside? Or are you feeling a little sad, a little down this morning? Maybe you're just tired. However you're feeling, let's take a really big, deep breath in through our nose and let it out through our mouth so we can get ready for learning today. Here we go. There, that feels much better. We're going to be planting a seed today. We're going to be looking for things that start with letter sounds and doing many other things today on our video of learning. Enjoy! Okay, friends, these are the supplies we need for planting a seed today. I've got a spray bottle of water, but if you don't have a spray bottle, just find a small cup and put a little bit of water in it. On the left, there's one piece of paper towel, and in the middle I have my seeds, some tape, and a plastic bag. Let's get started planting our seed. Okay, let's get started. First, I'm going to take my paper towel and I'm going to spray it and get it wet. Not dripping wet so that when I pick it up, water falls off, but wet enough that the whole thing is wet and none of it is dry. Flip it over. If we do too much water, our seed will drown. I know that water is really important to grow seeds, but too much water will prevent it from growing at all. One more time. Okay, so here's my paper towel. It's wet, but you see there's no water dripping off. I'm going to fold it into thirds. So down from the top and then down again. So it's like this. Okay, next I'm going to open my bag. I picked a quart size bag. If you've got a sandwich size bag, that will work too. I'm going to open it up and I'm going to put my paper towel inside the bag towards the bottom. Like this. Okay, the next thing we need to do is take one seed out of the seed packet. These seeds of mine are bush beans. I'm going to plant these in my garden after it gets big enough. But I have one seed right here that I'm going to put in my bag on top of the paper towel. I'm going to be able to see the seed from one side of the bag. Then I'm going to press the air out of the bag and seal the bag. Do you all see my little seed right there? Okay. The next part that I'm going to do is I'm going to take my tape, just a little piece of it, and I'm going to tape up here on the top so that the seed is facing in towards me. That way I can watch it grow. Here's my seed on the top, and then I'm just going to put it on the kitchen window because that's the window that gets the most sunlight during the day. That will help our seed to grow. Normally, we know that seeds need sun, water, and dirt. Today, our paper towel is going to be our dirt because it's holding the water. And because our bag is sealed, as it gets warm in there, the water will do something called condensate, make little drippies on the inside, and then it will just slide back down inside the bag. Have fun watching. We'll check in again on our seed next week to see if it started germinating or if it started growing at all. For our next lesson today, we're going to go on a hunt around the house to find things that start with the same sound that these letters make. Let's look in the top left corner. I see a letter B. What sound does a B make? B, B, B. B says B. Let's go around my house and see if we can find something that starts with the letter B. I'm coming into the living room and I noticed right over here is my butterfly kissing wand. Butterfly. Does that sound like it starts with the letter B? B, butterfly. We found one. Now let's see what letter is next. I put a check mark by letter B to say we found one. Now let's move to the right. I see a capital letter F. F. What sound does an F make? F. F says F. Let's look for something in my house that starts with the sound F. Shoes? No. Flowers? Does flower start with the letter F? Let's listen to that first sound. Flower. Yup, flower starts with the letter F. We did it. All right, let's go back to our checklist. I'm going to put a check mark by letter F. Now we can move down to the next line, and I see a capital letter L. Let's look around and see what we can find that starts with the same sound as letter L. What sound does an L make? Ooh, ooh, ooh. L says ooh. Let's go find something that starts the same way. Okay, I'm walking back into my living room. Living room. Does that sound like it starts with the letter L? Living room? It does, but I was on my way to see something else. What's this thing sitting on the table next to the flowers? Did you say lamp? Lamp and living room both start with the letter L. They start the same way. All right, we have one more letter to go find an object that sounds the same way that this letter sounds. The last letter is letter T. T says T. I wonder what we could find in my house that starts with the letter T. Let's go looking. Just looking right over here. What do you see on the front of my stove? Is that a towel? Do any of you hang a towel on the front of your stove? My towel is used to dry my clean dishes. But let's see, what do we know about a towel? What sound does towel start with? Did you say T? That's the last letter we're looking for. T says T, and that's the first sound in the word towel. We did it. We found all of the items that started the same way as these letters. We found a butterfly. We found a flower. We found the living room with a lamp. And last, we found a towel. You can choose whichever letters you like. Find stuff around your house that starts the same way as that letter sounds. Take a look at these numbers on the wall. Let's see if we can count starting with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do you know why my numbers don't go any higher than 7? That's because I'm counting down how many days of school we have left. Including today, We have 7 more days of class. Today we're going to make a paper countdown ring. Next, I'll show you how to put together your ring and the supplies that you'll need. Here are the supplies that I'm going to use to make my 7 paper rings. A pair of scissors to cut the strips, a piece of paper from my journal, and then you can choose tape or glue. You don't need both. Okay, I'm going to start by opening up my journal to a blank page. And then I'm going to take it out. Set it off. Okay, I'm going to cut my strips this way, so along the short side. That way I can be sure to get 7 of them. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. And then I'll take this piece and put it off to the side. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is take a strip of paper and we're going to roll it and hold the end together, pinch it together. I'm going to use tape for mine. So I'm going to take off just a tiny piece of tape. I don't really need anything bigger than that. And I'm going to tape together the ends of my ring so that it stays just like this without me holding it together. Next, I'm going to take another piece and I'm going to put this piece inside here until it holds onto the loop like this. Then I'm going to make this strip into a loop, just like I did before. Pinch it to hold it together. Get a small piece of tape or glue, whichever you're using. And now we have 2 loops. You're going to repeat the process until all of your paper strips are made into a loop. Okay, now I have all 7 pieces of my paper linked together in a chain. You can hang it up on the wall like this or like this, but at the end of the day today, you get to rip one of them off. Try to rip one from this end or this end, because if you rip it in the middle, then your chain won't be complete anymore. Then at the end of each day after that, you get to rip one off until there's only one left. And then you'll know you just have one more day of classes and learning. And then it's happy summer. Before we go today, I want to remind you that the last thing that I would like you to try to do is do a self-portrait. What's that? Simply, that means draw a picture of you. You're special. You need to have pictures of you all around your room so that you can see how great of a person you are. Have fun with all of the different learning activities. And until then, let's remember, we're going to be safe, kind, and helpful all day, every day, so that we can be our best selves. I wish you well. I wish you well. I wish you well. All through your day today, I wish you well. Happy learning, everybody.